How to create CRM deals from forms using Zapier. That's what we're setting up right now. Automating this means no more manual entry every time someone fills out a form. Open your browser, head to zapier.com and sign in. While the dashboard loads, make sure your form tool and your CRM are already connected inside Zapier. That avoids connection errors in a few minutes. From the dashboard, click the Create button in the top left corner, then choose Zaps. The Zap editor opens with a trigger step front and center. Every Zap needs a trigger, and ours will be a new form submission. Click that trigger step. A search bar appears. Type your form application, Google Forms, Typeform, Jotform, Wufoo, whatever you use, and select it. In the Trigger Event dropdown, pick New Form Submission or the equivalent. Hit Continue. If Zapier asks you to connect your account, log in and grant access right here. Next, choose the specific form you want to monitor from the dropdown that pops up. I'll pause on this because it's where things get sloppy if you rush. Double-check the form's fields. You need name, email, and any company or opportunity detail your CRM will expect. If your form is missing those, your deals will be half empty and your sales team will be stuck filling in blanks later. Now test the trigger. Click Test Trigger. If Zapier says there's no sample data, open your form in another tab, submit a quick dummy entry with every field completed, then come back and test again. Zapier pulls all the submitted fields onto the screen, name, email, anything else you collected. Scan them right here. A missing field at this stage means it can't be mapped later, so go fix the form if something crucial isn't showing. Below the trigger, click the big plus sign to add an action. This time search for your CRM. HubSpot, Salesforce, Pipedrive, Zoho, Monday, pick yours. For the action event, choose Create Deal. Most CRMs call it exactly that, but you might see Create Record or Create Opportunity. Same idea. Click Continue. Now Zapier needs access to your CRM. Sign in if prompted and make sure you grant permissions that allow creating deals, not just reading data. I've seen failures right here because the authorization only gave read access. Once that's done, select your connected account from the list and hit Continue. The deal configuration screen loads, and it's where most mistakes sneak in. First, the pipeline dropdown. Pick the sales pipeline you want these form leads to enter. Deal stage should be your earliest stage, like new, inquiry, or prospecting. Deal owner is important. If your CRM doesn't auto-assign, set a default owner here. Otherwise, deals land with no owner and get ignored. I usually point this to the team lead and let them redistribute, but leaving it blank is asking for orphan leads. Scroll down to the field mapping table. On the left are all your CRM deal fields. Deal name, contact, company, email, phone, value, description, and so on. On the right, you'll pick which form field fills each one. Start with deal name. This bit trips people up. If you just pass the form's name field, you can end up with duplicate deal names when two people share a name. I combined the name field with a static label like web form inquiry, so every deal is unique. Click the field, type your label, and insert the name token from the dropdown. Now map contact name, company, email, all the core fields your sales team needs. If a field looks mismatched, you can use Zapier Search to pull the right form field. I pay extra attention to email because if that maps incorrectly, the deal never gets linked to the correct contact record. Map everything you can. Fields you leave blank here will be empty in the CRM, and that creates extra work for reps. If your CRM offers additional fields like lead source, expected close date, or custom fields and your form collects that data, map them now. They help with reporting later, but skip them if you don't need them. Don't fill things in just to fill them in. Extra fields set to junk data confuse everyone. Now the big moment. Click Test Step. Zapier will actually create a deal in your CRM using the sample data. This takes a few seconds. Once it's done, open your CRM in a new tab and head to your deals pipeline. Find that freshly created test deal. Confirm it landed in the right stage, the owner is correct, and all map fields match what you submitted. This is your chance to catch misalignments before real leads start flowing. If you see a blank deal name, go back and fix the mapping. Same if the deal sits in the wrong pipeline. Retest after any change. That's the only way to be sure. When everything looks clean, return to Zapier. Both steps should show a green checkmark now. Give your Zap a descriptive name before you forget, something like Form Submission to HubSpot Deal. That saves you the headache of digging through a list of nameless Zaps 6 months from now. Flip the toggle from off to on, and Zapier starts monitoring your form immediately. I always run one final live test after publishing, not just the step test. Submit another real form entry, wait a minute, then check your CRM again. A fresh deal should appear automatically without you touching a thing. That's the confirmation you want. If this got your automation up and running, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment saying it helped. That pushes the video out to more people trying to do the exact same thing.